La leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we are as again. The Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Couszmic. That's what we likes to call ourselves and use, alls of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories on this, our homes, and all our planets, past, present, futures, we also call ourselves other names, such as ever young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the incarnated souls, all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and Arrowways, all the females and males that God has created and incarnated, past, present, futures, because space-time is not linear, can be reunited again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact. Does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings, ever-living's authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations, and all sustainings, including us, and all that we knows and haves ever knowns, and shells ever knowns, and comes to our loves and our knows, evens, betters, past, present, futures, back and forth in circles, times, in balance and contact. So we also calls ourselves other names, such as, and we says, namastes, the divines within us, greets the divines within yous and alls. And we says, mikutuya oyasin, mikutuya koseveral. We are all related, and because we know is that we alls are related, we and alls are related, we cans and shells and cans comes back together again, back and forth in circles, times, we're united in balance and contact. And we also says, the alliance within us greets the alliance within yous and alls, because we know is that we all are as created of star stuff, and we are heeding the divine kindliness and wisdom of ancient civilizations, especially Atlantis, and the Vedics, and Druidics, and Moors, back and forth in circles, times, to mitochondrial, the Ubuntu, thank you very much, on all our continents, past, present, futures, because space-time is not linear, even beyond this planet, we're united in contact. And so we call ourselves other names, such as co-white-capped buffalo women, co-changing women, co-Iroquois goddess clan mothers, in fact, goddess co-sister cousines and co-cousin brothers, clans, goddesses, and gods. We call ourselves co-white-capped buffalo women, and we call ourselves co-changing women, co-sky women, co-earth women, co-spider women, co-katsinas, kachinas, and more. We call ourselves, of course, co-riches and Yemayas, co-kalki, co-mamamari, co-zayashant, co-daganach, and Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient languages simply translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? Create His kindness and wisdom for all humanities. Now as cosmic Couszmic. And what is that? Is to let go of an error of domination submission that came with patriarchal culture, and go back to the Magdalenian eras and all the egalitarian eras of the divine feminines and the divine feminines and masculines equally esteemed and valued. Reparatively for the divine feminines, and reparatively with the high in it for reparatively of the females and males equally. And so we also calls ourselves other names, such as co-Estelarianles and co-Easteralianles. That is co-Aesteralianles and co-Aesteralianles, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is the Magdalens and the Nazarenes equally, the females reparatively, the females and the males with the Ionid reparatively, connecting them to their ancient heritages as the Venusians and Marians of Atlantis, via the Koseveral mystery ceremonies of the new millennial golden rule, and so that we can all become nativities of all once planets, all our planets, reborns and ever risen springs on this all our planets. And so we call ourselves the very real stargates, Atlantis, and all holy lands and circuitous risen, well entering new times, nows, and for all ever springs. And so always eddies and always springs. And so we also says therefore that we are less that shall be first called first teams of the real, very real stargates, Atlantis, and holy lands and circuitous risen, very real stargates, and Star Treks of parity peace cultures for heavens on all ours, past, present, futures, on this and all the planets. And it sounds like a daunting task to co-occurring reunite reborns and risen humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the numeral rule, which you can read it, 50-50 and read just next with the elegant steps for easily accomplished strategies for making awesomeness. And you also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, you, and you, because you, cans and shells and cans, join us in becoming the Equinoxtrueqsz Co-Secretary General COCHRISTSZ. The only issue we had been concerned about is whether or not we'd be silly, stupid enough to not take this opportunities now, and we have to be reincarnated again and lose this planet, and we have to do it again from some other planet, but we believe that we can, and shells and cans accomplish this now. And you can see our names and pictures there. Again, say all of those. We'll say some of them else. We'll say we include, of course, EQUINOX and Queen and all the Iroquois clan mothers. We include and we do it genealogically. Start with our great and grandmothers, first come first, and then our Shekinahs, all the females of our families, and our youngest generations, our female also males equals these Elohaz and Elohims, all these circles and always. And as I say, we say some of the names, because they're all in the time. You're going to say Queen Esther, and more currently is Barbara Herschel, Lydia Costanza, and currently is Virginia and Lydia's Laundry, New Times, and our co-white Jeff Buffalo women, Mary Rosemary and Pearl, and Ma Patricia Sunflowers, and Martha and Sophie, Equinox and Laura, and especially in singing crickets, the loyal youth, and we includes, of course, our Lights families, Vines and Sylvia's, lots more there, and our guys and doggies, and Josephines, and more there, and Roosevelt. So we also calls ourselves, we also includes our Ellens and Hannahs and all of the Stellarian families, and especially near some branches. We have our Astraeas and we have our Venusians, Marians, our Magdalens and Nazarenes, that's Astraea and Libertia, and equals especially as our Harriet and Radiant Ray, and Sarah Harriet, and traveling back and forth in circles, times, Clarity Clara, Jubilant Jacqueline, Precious Internet, Risen Rose, Grandma Marie, Grandma Papa, Grandma Net, all the grace restored, Grandma Dorothy's teaching learnings, all the lessons of wizard distance and wizard distance of House and Halls, and we also have our Shekinahs, we have our Rachel's and Esther's, Anne-Marie's and Julian's, the Equals, Diaz Divines, Barbara's, and more than our youngest generations, April's Risen, Rose Risen, Earth Angelines, all the particular Edith, so Mr. Friday, Stacy and Anastasia, hello to our house prisoners, and especially our beloved Vanessa Celia, and Rose Celia, Harmless of his West, so we use our young couples, and equals Hadass and Galen, Leon Ross, Benjamin and John, Blessed Bella, and more. Coming's very, always marvelous, miraculous, always Estellanities, and all related tunes. Parity not patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever ye's blessings.